Juan Manuel, your preferred real estate agent. Today I want to talk about the importance of getting pre-approval before you start looking for a house. In the past, I have clients who start looking for properties without being approved, and their point of view is once I find a property that I really like, I will contact the lender and see how much I qualify or to get me the pre-approval. Sometimes, if the property is a really good buy, once you get the approval, the property is already sold, so you're missing the opportunity. In other cases, you start looking for houses and then you find something that is out of your price range because it's hard to calculate how much you really approve without looking at the whole file. And in another circumstances, the approval process can take longer than expected when you how much you need to fix something on your credit, maybe a month or 2 or 3. So if you start earlier, once you start looking at properties, everything will be completed and then you're not missing the opportunity. If you have a lender that you know and trust, someone that you work in the past, someone that you say, hey, this is a really good fit, I would recommend you to talk to them. If not, we have a big contact with different lenders. We can get people approved with a lower FICO. FICO is the score for the Social Security. We can get people approved with a ITIN number, which is people doesn't have a social. We can get people approved with DACA and different scenarios. There is investor loans, there is primary residence, second residence, investment. So we can put you in contact with the right lender. Just make sure that you know that sometimes clients think that I need to save a certain amount of money, 10%, 20% before I can apply for a house. That is not 100% true. Some clients believe that I need to pay all my credit card and all my debt before I can approve for a loan. That is 100% not true. And there is programs to get qualified. There is help from the government. There is classes that you can take. For the ITIN people, the credit is not that important when you don't have a good established credit with an ITIN because you haven't purchased anything in the past, or people with Social Security, they haven't purchased anything in the past and they don't have a FICO. So for ITIN, the credit, if it's not there, the score, the FICO, what they do is they use alternative lines of credit. Alternative lines of credit are letters or payments of something that you have done for the last 12 months with no late payments. Could be electricity, could be water, could be insurance, any kind of utility that you have paid. If you can provide a letter from the company for the last 12 statements showing no late payment, the bank would use that as your FICO. So they usually require 2 letters to have you covered. Once you have everything in place, and it's very important that you have everything, because if you submit to the lender half of the documents, they won't be able to do the approval. If you only submit 1 year income tax, or if you're missing pages, or you don't have the 1099s or W2s, things like that, they won't be able to give you the approval. If you submit the whole thing complete, they are pretty fast. They usually can do it in between 1 day or 2 days. Just keep in mind, most of the lenders don't work on the weekend, so it's important to send them Monday to Friday, and sometimes we have a super fast answer. So the list of documents that you will need are the last 2 years of the income tax. Again, remember, everything has to be completed. You also need the last month of your pay stubs. If you have a direct deposit, sometimes it's as simple as logging into your portal and downloading the checks. If you get paid cash, or if you have a personal checks, the bank statement when you deposit will show those deposits. The third thing that you need is your ID, if you have a Social Security. If you have any kind of like a permanent residence or anything like that, they will require the document as well. If you have ITIN number, which means Don Social, they need your matricula and they need your ITIN. And if you have a DACA, most likely they will require your current DACA and the expired one. The last thing that the bank can request, is the bank statements. The bank statements from the last 2 or 3 months, depending on the type of loan that you get, could be only 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. They want to verify the funds. Again, the funds is not really a deal breaker 100%, because if you are able to take a program or take a class, or the seller give you concessions, you will need less money than you think, but they just want to make sure that you have enough funds to start the process. Anything else, guys, that you think that you may need, any questions, please let us know. These videos is intended to guide you through the process. We want to be a good source of information. We want to be a point of contact. We're gonna have those posted often, so please keep looking at the page. Anything that you want to know about real estate, you can also request it and we can make a video for you. Again, thank you so much for paying attention, and I would like to work with you pretty soon. Thank you.